Hello everyone and welcome to another video on F125 for today. So back online for some few races on there, just for fun, for having fun on there at the time. Yeah, so while this race is going along, about F126 DLC thing. If there is a DLC for F126 in about, I don't know, 3 weeks time maybe, I'll definitely make a video on that for sure. When the F126 DLC does on the store, even on the PS or even on the F125 game, like there'll be a DLC for that. So something like that. So yeah, so like that down the line, maybe in June, maybe. So you still got 3 weeks till the season 6 podium pass. It decided to come back a few weeks ago. What I saw at the time. I was thinking like, well, I mean, I don't understand why it missed it out. Maybe they're trying to sort out the dates and maybe they're trying to work it out when F126 DLC comes out and all that. I did check some news, trying to look some news on social medias and see any updates about it, but turns out it's not, so it could be a DLC or it might be not. So if it's not, I'll need to think of something else down the line through the year. I might try a different game maybe, or a different other videos of gameplay maybe, something different down the line. So I was thinking like different games down the line, so like I played in the past, or like they're really good games at the time, or even other F1 games as well, like I did down the line. So maybe try something a little bit different, and like some challenges maybe, or different types of video maybe, or even a story mode maybe. Like I did Breaking Point 3 earlier on this game to begin with, so I've already done that, so that's fine. So maybe something like that maybe down the line. So different game, maybe some challenges I can do like in a different game, different video maybe, something different racing game maybe, something like that. Or even maybe some like story modes or other racing games with story modes in it, like I really enjoy the most. Or even sometimes other games too. So other racing games maybe, like instead of F1 it could be Gran Turismo 7 maybe, or it could be Gran Turismo, or it could be other racing games down the line. So just for fun really. Just to test them out and see, have some fun maybe. Try something different maybe down the line. If F126 DLC is not on there, or even if it is on there, I'll give it a test and see how it works and all that. It might be. I think the cars and liberties are different for F126 in compared to F125, but I think the tracks will be still there. Looks the same like on F125 maybe, and maybe some same thing as like my team on career mode and all that, or something like that. A little bit different down the line. So yeah, so that's what I have to say about that. Yeah, so that's what I have to say about that. Different game maybe, and try something different. It doesn't have to be a racing game. I could do another story mode. It has a driving game in it. It's still be completely different compared to F1 or racing and that on 9. It might not be on 9, but it might be like a story mode without on 9. Or it could be other racing games. It could be on 9, like Gran Turismo 7 maybe, or maybe other racing games on 9 as well, down the 9 and all that. So yeah, so that's what I have to say about that. So maybe a different game next week, or maybe it'll be a different game next week, 100% for sure. But it's going to be one of my favourites of all time. I think that's what everyone's favourite, also favourites too, down the 9 as well. So, and also maybe some other games I don't mind. Some people really like it. Yeah, so I might do something different next week. So, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So, what I'm gonna do next, I don't know. So I'm not sure this will be the last time I'm on F125 online, but I mean, I'll definitely do one more for sure to finish it off F125 in a good way. So compared to I don't know, not for another year with F127, because F127 is not for another year, so that's not till next year. So if we're F127 game, F126 DLC, it could be on here or it could be not. So it could be both ways, maybe, and all that. So yeah, so nothing to say about that. Just showing you. Well, I mean, you saw the first race at Silverstone, where I was leading for a bit, and then McLaren just literally went past me before the DOS detection zone at Mackers and Beckett's at Silverstone, and then I managed to finish well though. So I'm lucky I was at the front, and I managed to clear away a little bit and all that. And then now in Las Vegas for race 2 of the day. This one wasn't actually that bad actually, because these three just went straight on, and I was the only one turning right. So I managed to avoid that. So not too bad on my side. So I am using a Ferrari Liberty this time. Something a little bit different different in this one. Since I'm using a Ferrari Liberty for ages. I mean, it's been a while since I was in a Ferrari Liberty in this video, so yeah, not too bad at all. So yeah, so by the time I got to the long straight at the end of the first lap, I managed to pull about a second gap from the guys behind, so not too bad at all. The guy in P3, he's very fast. That's what happened in the first race. He's literally followed me for the first 2 laps, and then he just managed to overtook me before the DOS detection zone before Max and Beckett's. So I was quite surprised. I was trying to save my EOS in orbit, and then he managed to pass me. So it's not because I didn't let him through. I was just trying to save my EOS in orbit. That's what I was doing. So yeah, sometimes if they're too quick, you just follow them. So, but if you are quicker than them, just try to be patient and just follow their lines and wait till you make a mistake. Wait till they make a mistake and all that. So yeah, so this one, nothing that much happening in Las Vegas. Nothing happening that much in this race. Nothing happened. Just me driving around in circles. I think this is my quickest time of the race. I'm not really sure, but I think it might be. So just taking the corners nicely, make sure I don't hit the walls and all that. Yeah, so I'm not sure this is my last time I'll be on F125, but I mean, I might try do one more and just to finish it off. Try and think some ideas down the line. I have made another range moment too, but that will definitely down the line. That could be next week, or it could be well, maybe like maybe a week before that. Well, F126 DLC happens down the line. So I've definitely made another ranged moment. So that's definitely down the line for sure. But not sure when I can upload it, but I will upload it eventually down the line. So make sure you keep an eye on that. So yeah, at the end of that 2, I think I set the quickest time of the race. So leading by 3 seconds from the guy in P2 who has penalties anyway. So I was kind of like, okay, so I can just relax at this stage. So it's already at halfway at this point. So at the end of the race now, managed to pull a nice gap from, well, nothing happened that much in this race, so at least I won it though in the end. So yeah, so that's a win, so I'll take that. So nothing happened that much in that race, just leading for most of the race, and then managed to pick the win from where I started. So yeah, so got on to the last race now, at Ostia. So this one I would say this one wasn't too bad at all, for this one. So just make sure I get an okay start, stay out of trouble, save my battery a bit, and also make sure I don't get damage and all that kind of stuff. So, and off we go. Down towards turn 1, just trying to stay out of trouble, and everything looks okay, apart from getting a warning, but I was just trying to stay out of trouble really, not too bad at all. And then down towards turn 3, where all chaos happens. What? Seriously? Oh my god. Let's exit there for no reason. And then come towards turn 4. Another spinner there. Some fighting in the mid pack. And then come towards the downhill bit. This is where more chaos happening on the next corner. What the hell is this guy doing? Jesus. Yeah, that Aston Martin driver almost took me out, but luckily I managed to save it, and then I'm almost on my final warning already. So I cut the corner again. So this is my last warning. Well, I only got one more warning till I get a penalty, but I need to be careful a little bit on that. So yeah, so I survived that one. So now got DRS from the guy in P4, so I can finally see a bit EOS a little bit and see what I can do from there really. So yeah, so a little bit of chaos on that one, but they got a spinner there, so that puts me into P4 very nicely with DRS, so luckily on my side. Down towards this corner, just trying to be patient a little bit, just taking my time. Down towards the towards turn 6, I can't remember what corner it is now. Through the middle sector now, at this point. Yeah, just taking my time, just make sure I'm in the DRS and try and, well, just staying is DRS. Luckily I'm still in the DRS, so I'm fine with that. Through the next corner, just taking my time through there, make sure I don't go off the circuit, because that will make it worse on my side. Just trying to use EOS just to get into the DRS. Luckily I'm still in the DRS, very nicely. Got a good exit, not too bad at all. Down towards turn 3, just trying to save EOS as much as I can, and also DRS of course. Then he made a tiny mistake, but no, well, I managed to get a good exit there, using all the battery, not too much because I'm saving it a little bit, as much as I can. Was thinking about it at turn 4, but I decided to back out of it. Not too bad. Well, he's got penalties anyway, so I decided just to take my time, and I think the first 2 are literally gone at this stage, so you can see on the map they're at the next corner time I got to the exit. Using my battery again just to stay in the DRS. I've got a massive gap behind, so I'm kind of okay at this stage. Just to make sure I don't get any track limits, because that will make it worse. Just stay in the DRS once again. Not so luckily I'm in the DRS again for the next straight. Got a really good exit with DRS. Down towards turn 3 again. Oh, come on! Just push me off for no reason. How's he got DRS? That makes no sense. Yeah, I did the Leclerc moment there at turn 3, so quite similar to that. Back in, I think it was that 2019 when that happened, where at the time, a few years ago, it was before COVID actually, where that happened. Yeah, when I watched it back, I found it quite funny watching that back, so I kind of did what like Charles Leclerc did in real life back in a few years ago at this race. So yeah, so did a Charles Leclerc moment there. So I was quite surprised. So yeah, so I mean I'm still lucky that I didn't get damaged from that, and luckily it wasn't a track limit warnings and all that. So yeah, not too bad. So now try it again, down towards turn 3. Managed to, well, I tried to save a little bit of ERS down towards turn 3, just to, got a really good exit this time. Not too bad. Managed to get past him this time, round the outside. Lucky didn't push me off again. because I would have been a little bit annoyed. But luckily, it was fine. Managed to got past the guy in P4. It was a good battle between. It was a good battle till where I did the moment there, a lap ago. So yeah, so not sure what I'm gonna do down the 9, but yeah, he's made a mistake there, so that got me P3. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'll take P3 on this one, so I'll take that all day. At least I got a win note for this video, not too bad on my side. 3 podiums though, I'll take it. Not too bad on my side. So yeah, so I'm gonna end this here for this video. I'm not sure it'd be the next game, or I'm gonna do other things as well down the 9, but I'll see what happens in next week's video, or I might it be a new game, it would be a different game I like. It could be a different game, or it could be something else, or something different, just to, I don't know, just make it something different and all that. So yeah, so make sure you like, subscribe to your channel, that appreciate a lot, that really support all that. See you guys next video, see you guys next time on this video, and have a nice day, enjoy your weekend, and see you there.